Publishing is in a bit of an interesting state right now as an industry, and through my experiences in it, I wanted to try something a little bit different.
After seeing so many authors struggle to get their books published, Brianne Van Reenen wanted to flip the script. She decided to open Wild Lark Books, an independent bookshop in downtown Lubbock.
An opportunity for Wild Lark Books to do is to bridge that gap between community of readers and community of writers.
Van Reenen says money can be a huge barrier when bringing a book to life, especially for those who are historically excluded.
There's so much cost that is involved in bringing a book to print, and I didn't want that to be a hurdle, particularly for some of the stories that can be most important for a community to have.
She created a nonprofit called the Wild Lark Books Fund to make publishing possible for writers of all backgrounds and ages.
We can use funding for providing programs, whether that's educational programs, resources, outreach programs, and then also provide the funding services behind some projects to bring more stories to print, but it's specifically designed for stories and authors from historically unserved communities and minority voices.
Wild Lark Books has 32 authors in its portfolio, 15 of which are already published authors.
We work with authors all over, but it is great to be able to have local Lubbock authors too that come in and get to engage with the community in a very particular and special way.
She believes all authors should own the rights to their art, and many publishing houses make that difficult. At Wild Lark, authors have full ownership of their books.
When authors go the traditional route in publishing, the manuscript is being bought from them. The publisher will often get to dictate a little bit of what that process looks like for the author. Whereas in self-publishing, the author really is making all of those decisions for themselves.
And she hopes to continue lifting minority voices through publishing here in the Hub City.
It's an honor to be able to bring a vision to a shelf for someone, to see their face and their experience holding their book for the first time. It's magical, really.
Van Reenen says she currently has 15 authors whose books are slated to be published this year. And where traditional published authors receive around 10%, all authors at Wild Lark Books get 50% royalties for every book sold. You can find more information over on our website, everythinglubbock.com.